on some very interesting news, probably news the media will never report and popularize and take it out there. I was listening to an audio podcast of Naledi Pandor being interviewed. I think it was one of the journalists from Times Live, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, they were asking her about plenty of things. How is it now that you're no more the Minister of International Relations? How is it that you are now outside the ANC and you're just watching from the benches? How is it being outside of Parliament? Because you've been in Parliament for the past 30 years in this new democracy representing the ANC. So in one of the discussions, while she's explaining her departure and how it feels to be outside of Parliament and outside of ANC, she also mentioned the fact that she never thought in her 30 years of being in Parliament representing the ANC would work with the DA. In some terms, she's expressing a disappointment in the ANC having to be so decampaigned and so lost and lost so much power to the point whereby their only option was to work with the DA. She's disappointed in Ramaphosa, and she still doesn't believe, and she's stating that it's always there. You can go to the website of Times Live's news and you click Naledi Pandor. It's a recent story, and then you go down, there's a podcast, audio podcast. You click that audio podcast. If you have time, you listen to the whole 1 hour and whatever minutes, and then you'll hear what she was saying. So this is not fake news. This is something that came from her mouth. She was expressing the disappointment of the ANC having to work with the DA, because she never believed the ANC would work with the DA, even in her 30 years of being in the ANC Parliament. But this is just her, Naledi Pandor. This is just her type of revolutionary person or persona speaking. This is her type of being like the black conscious revolutionary who used to be in the ANC speaking. This is not her speaking as a sellout, because she's really not a sellout. She's one of those people who were left as the revolutionaries within the ANC. She's one of those people who was doing a great job to preserve morality, to preserve like a certain quality of standard of living. That's why she even took Israel representing South Africa in the ICJ court, to taking Israel to court for ceasefire against the Gaza war, because she believes in morality. She believes that what's happening in Gaza is really a genocide, and Israel should stop the war, should cease the fire, because innocent people are dying. So she's one of those people who still have a conscience. She's one of those people who still has a sense of belonging, a sense of humor, a sense of connection to people, a sense of connection and love to people. She will defend sincerity. She will defend morality. She will defend and be genuine in how she defends the human species and the human race's morals. So shout out to Naledi Pandor. Shout out to her. She's very respected in South Africa. Everybody respects her. I know now the media is trying to come after her because she's one of the people who challenged Israel. And I hope most people, when the media finally comes for her, deep, they don't believe the media. I hope people don't buy what the media is going to say about her, because they're still coming for her. If you believe they are done with her, you are just maybe naive and gullible. They're still going to come for her because she challenged the establishment of Israel. But Yazin, I'm just a young man. I don't know anything. Thank you very much.